Oh shit! There's a whole bunch of people here. As a group, presumably. So what's on? Wow, I've never seen a group of people look as bored chickens as you. Holy cow!
Well, everybody, we're gonna take a photo. We're used to just walking. Gather all together. Yeah.
What we got?
Okay. Wait. We have to fix it.
Thank you. You know that just
I know.
Where are we looking? Someone call it. We're looking at start that time. Next gentleman. Next. And next time. Now sit down. Everybody else right here. Okay, here we go. Over here. Good? Hold that glass down.
I have a question for you.
Good to see you guys.
Yes, Table 18 from the Hollywood Critics Association. Yes. Congratulations, Fran, and the entire team. My question is, it is a sensitive subject, so what was the direction that you went into directing, your talented cast, and then for the cast as well? How did you work with Fran to find this place for this movie?
I mean, I knew they were all better than I am, and so I wanted to give them kind of a long leash and get out of their way. I thought the best way to sort of direct this would be through storytelling and just talking about it, and less of sort of trying to manipulate the scene work and the takes, sort of get ourselves some real groundwork of becoming intimate ourselves, becoming close ourselves and sharing stories. And then kind of let them go. I didn't want to be in the room. I wanted the cameras to kind of circle around them. I wanted to keep a distance, even at the beginning with them. We're very wide, we're very sort of static. I wanted to just kind of let them exist, and trust their talent and trust that they know the story the way I do.
Well, like he said,
That's great.
no, it was really remarkable in that we got in the room and it just happened. It didn't feel. He's an incredible collaborator, and we had a couple of days rehearsal where we could work on the script. But once we got in the room, it felt like this magical thing that just unfolded with no effort, and it was weird to say given the subject matter, but it was an incredibly joyous experience.
I think when we read the script, we knew that we were dealing with something extremely special, and what Fran made and the people that he brought together was something that I think there isn't a movie like it, and the way that the script is constructed and the way that everyone came together, there's nothing that we've seen like this. And I hope this movie keeps growing, because I think it's something that really, really needs to be seen.
You talked about your getting kicked out of the Robert Altman movie back in the day.
Yeah.
Is there a film or a filmmaker that you would say inspired Mass?
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I've given out some of these kind of comps. I wanted a feeling, the intensity and the discomfort of kind of what I associate with Michael Haneke movies. I wanted to put the audience on edge, particularly in the beginning. There were certain shots that to me just sort of felt like I was thinking about Michael Haneke. Ryan and I, our cinematographer, we talked a lot about Tokyo Story and Yasujiro Ozu, and sort of starting very wide. We sort of had this idea of, Scenes from a Marriage, Bergman, the first episode sort of starts in this very still two-shot documentary and kind of ends in this incredibly uncomfortable dinner party just gone off the rails and very tight and handheld. And we talked a lot about using that as a roadmap, sort of beginning Yasujiro Ozu and ending with sort of Bergman. So yeah, we had some good names floating around. Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
Back here, Fran,
we got to hear your speech and how you talked about how the film is difficult to talk about. Has it gotten easier since you made it and you can point to it and say this is what you're working on?
Yeah, it's strange. I feel like it's gone in a kind of a sort of a circle, or I'm not sure, at one point it seemed easier when this was just a consistent kind of daily thing, and now we're kind of, at the sort of the end of our publicity and promotion of these awards, and so it becomes almost harder to talk about or more emotional, and it kind of reminds you of sort of where it all started, the intentions of the film, and, it was not to sort of seek out aggrandizement, or sort of, talk about craft necessarily. It was a really emotional connection I had with these events and wanting to put some kind of spotlight on the families and communities.
Yeah. Can I speak to that for just 1 second? All the time we've been talking about the film and where it's been advertised and spoken about, I think there's been a misconception, and certainly people who've seen the film feel that too, that it's described as connected with school shootings, it's to do with gun control, it's to do with pain and trauma, but actually, it's very clear from the beginning, it lays out its story. It's about the search for forgiveness, and the power and necessity of forgiveness, and the painful obligation we have to ourselves to relieve ourselves from hatred and baggage. And in a very divided country, a very divided world increasingly, it's got such an uplifting message. So we've watched it with audiences now who are flooded with tears and emotion at the end, but they're tears of grace and hope and optimism. So it's become easier to talk about that as we've seen that's what audiences get from it. They don't come out depressed, they come out believing in the possibility of human connection. I found it easier, I hope that people write about it that way, so it encourages people to watch it and read it all.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah. See you around
Thanks
another-
for the other night. That was great.
Yeah.